So over the next couple of weeks, we are all about to experience an energetic shakeup in our lives. And it's going to be really important that you stay grounded as you move through this energy. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guidance that your soul needs to hear as you move through this. So trust there's a purpose and a reason why Spirit led you here to me today. Welcome in, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. This is a message directly to you from Spirit, from Gaia, from the universe. So it's coming. It is coming, Gemini. Don't you worry. Hope is on the horizon. In the face of challenges, remember that nothing lasts forever. So whatever it is that you are going through, especially if it feels challenging, it's not going to last. Okay. So trust that the universe has good things in store for you. So what I feel is happening is the energy is readjusting. There is a new frequency and vibration that you have stepped into, and all you have to do is adjust to this energy. This is what I'm getting here. So I'm going to read this to you one more time. Hope is on the horizon, Gemini. In the face of challenges, remember that nothing lasts forever. Trust that the universe has good things in store for you. We've got a badger here. This is a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time. So you may have seen one recently somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. Your hard work isn't going unnoticed. I feel that there's something here happening in the background. The energy is building and you are going to see the results of your hard work. These are rewards. These are miracles. This is the energy of abundance. Okay, so trust in the process of your experience right now, but most importantly, trust in yourself. It feels like there's a blockage. Maybe things aren't going in the way that you want them to right now. And I feel this might be out of your control. And perhaps this is creating fear inside of you because you're not exactly sure what you're meant to do, because maybe you were doing something, but now it's not working, or the energy has shifted in some way. So not all is lost here. Whatever this is clearing, but you're being redirected to something new. Okay, so 10 of Wands, we have the Tower card. It may feel like your world is falling apart, Gemini. It feels like you had a system or structure or some sort of an energy built up, but you have outgrown this. I feel you are becoming different, much more connected to your higher self. So what once was is no longer. And I feel that Spirit is awakening you to this through whatever you are going through. So this is necessary. I feel that, you know, your soul is evolving through this, right? So trust in the process. The Tower card is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background, so some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today, so whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So, wow, you've been putting a lot of work into something and it feels like there is a roadblock. You're not meant to go through this way. It's different. And this is energy that feels old to me or outdated. So maybe there is a change that you're going through. Maybe this is something that is happening in your life, like a tower moment where you're looking for guidance or you're feeling uncertain or not sure or lost. Spirit is there guiding you. So allow yourself to calm that nervous system. I know it's hard when you're in the experience, but they really want you to Bring your power back, right? Because it feels like it's all over the place, right? And steady and ground yourself. Create peace inside of you as you're moving through whatever you're moving through. Okay, so before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they'll put the pieces together for you. And you know what? If you've been watching my channel and you're enjoying my readings, I bring any kind of value into your life, please consider subscribing. So YouTube is changing in the background, and I'm noticing that some of you that enjoy my channel aren't seeing my videos anymore, even though you're subscribed. So it does help support this channel, especially if you enjoy my creativity, my readings here, to subscribe, like, and comment. I usually don't ask because I feel uncomfortable doing it, but I'm going through that fear of being uncomfortable and sharing this with you. So, you know, that's up to you what you'd like to do, but I'm definitely going to ask you if you're really enjoying it to subscribe to the channel here. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is the power that you have within yourself. This is the power that you are able to direct. This is the power that you have to create. So they're reminding you of this power right now, Gemini. So I feel that you're very creative. And right now, in your experience, Spirit is encouraging you to be creative and not afraid, because I'm seeing fear here because of these two cards, right? This fear of the change that might not feel like it's the best change for you. But I feel here Spirit is encouraging you to try different ways. Okay, there's other pathways that are opening up. There's something that feels like it's closed off or it's not the direction for you. So Spirit is coming in and kind of blocking this. And this blocking is actually a blessing. So it might not feel good because you're kind of like either trying to bust the wall down or figure out ways to go above it or over it. But right now, that's not the timing. You're being redirected. Okay, there is something that you built over time that has changed. You have changed. So it's not in alignment. There's no purpose for it. So this is why this is falling away. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad experience for you, Gemini. I feel this is more on a spiritual level. You know, you can either choose to sit in the fear, sit in the uncertainty, or you can choose to move through it by not being afraid of it. So what I feel is happening, the energy of the Tower is incredibly strong because I'm seeing you overcoming something, stepping into your power, turning a weakness into a strength, right? This is what I'm seeing through you putting more effort and energy into what you are doing. Now, there is value you are creating in the world here, Gemini, and sometimes we don't realize that. But you are here to create change in the world in your own way, through your own expression. You are valuable here, and you are deserving of all the abundance, all the love, the community, the connection here through your expression. And I feel that you're meant to be in the public eye. This is what I'm seeing. There's like an exchanging of your energy for love, community, all of that, right? Which is creating this like energy of abundance. There's an abundance of this available. And I'm getting like imposter syndrome or being afraid to be yourself in front of others and the fear of whatever that fear is. You know, something that you might say, I had the same thing happen to me when I first started my YouTube channel. I was actually doing my hands as like doing cards, like the hand view. And my husband kept telling me to do, in person. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous that scares me. And I listened to him and it actually worked out and I feel more comfortable, but I had to show up and practice and put more energy and effort into doing this thing that was so uncomfortable for me until I got good at it. So you might be moving through something where Spirit is encouraging you to continue to show up and do the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable, right? And you're going to see the results. The results are going to speak for themselves. And don't be afraid of change. I'm definitely seeing change in your cards here, Gemini. I don't think you're afraid of change. I'm also a Gemini, double Gemini actually, and I love change. It can scare me at first, but then I'm like, okay, you know what? How can I work with it? How can I move and adjust with this energy? And that's exactly what I'm doing right now on my channel, right? So you're going to see a new studio here soon. There are things that are happening behind the scenes, you know, where more effort and energy is being put into expanding and creating. And I feel this is exactly what's happening for you out there, is you are expanding and there are opportunities available for you to explore, to discover, to try, to not be afraid of doing because of whatever. Like, I'm getting judgment, criticism, all of that. You know, when I realize that I'm going to be in the public eye, of course I'm going to get criticism, right? It's owning the experience because you have the light and dark and everything. So we have the 10 of Wands here and the Tower. So I feel something is ending in your life right now. This doesn't have to be a big, huge ending where it's happening with fireworks. That's celebration. I'm definitely seeing celebration in an ending. To me, it feels like, um, you know, because I'm changing my studio, I'm moving into a new space. That's not a negative thing. It's a good thing. I've outgrown this space. So in the same way, you are outgrowing a space, outgrowing a relationship, outgrowing a job. And it may feel like your world is falling apart within this experience. To me, this feels like adjusting to the change, familiarizing yourself with this. You know, when this tower falls, it's almost bare. It feels naked. It feels vulnerable. So perhaps you're feeling that as an experience within something that feels challenging and heavy for you. So again, it's really important that you stay grounded. Really take care of yourself at this time and nurture and rejuvenate your soul's energy. Sometimes we put so much into everything that is happening that we forget about ourselves. And right now, Spirit is asking you to walk away from something. What is this, Gemini? You're being called to walk away from something that I feel is a lot, and I feel you know this, is to walk away, not completely, maybe just take a break from it. Maybe you've had a creative block recently and you're not able to come up with ideas, you're not feeling motivated. Let's walk away from that for a few hours, maybe for a day or two, do something completely different, and then come back to it. Right? So this is what I'm feeling with the 10 of Wands energy. And I'm definitely getting a cycle here that is changing for you. So it does feel like a season that is ending and a season is beginning. So the change has been gradual. You've been feeling this for months, like feeling uneasy, maybe even uncertain, or feeling lost, or not sure what to do, like kind of letting it float and do its thing and seeing how everything, like you're researching, you're looking into things because you're trying to find something. And maybe you need to take a break from that right now because there's a lot of weight, a lot of pressure that your physical human body may be feeling because of this, the stress, the worry. So they want you to create some peace and calm within yourself as you're moving through this, because this is where I feel all the opportunities, the ideas, the inspiration, and the motivation is going to come in, right? So this is what I feel the 10 of Wands is bringing in. And there's a path here, right? For some of you, this is a path that is finally becoming visible, something that was always there, but now you're going to see it, right? It feels like you didn't walk past something because it felt maybe a little challenging, and maybe you think that's not the way, but that is exactly the way, because you're meant to put a little bit more energy and effort into, you know, breaking through that threshold. So there's many layers to this, and we are going through many different experiences right now, Gemini. So you really have to share with me how this energy is coming into your life and how you are experiencing and what you are doing right now as you are moving through it. So there's also, you know, your finances. So maybe there's a desire, you know, a want to make more money or to experience more of something. And this opportunity is definitely there for you. And it might be coming in as a blessing that is disguised, right? As something not a good experience. I had something like this happen in my own life where I was at a job for a long time. And then, of course, I was let go from that job. And I went through a tower moment in that experience where I was like, I'm a single mom. I need this job. And, instead of sitting there in that, I just thought after crying, feeling my emotions, you're meant to feel them because you're firsthand going through an experience that is real. So I let myself feel the emotions. So I sat, parked my car. My kids were at school. So I thought, you know what? No. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go home, get ready. I'm going to come home. I'm not going to come home until I get a job, right? So I picked up my daughters, took them home, took them to my mom's house, and I went out that day to places that I wanted to work. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go out to where I want to work, where I know the staff is treated well. And then I went there and got a job that was way better, paid more, right? But it happened through a tower experience. So you may be going through something that feels intense, that feels like everything is falling apart. But what if it's actually falling apart to come together in a better way, right? So I've had a few different kinds of experiences like this in my life. Sometimes I was the catalyst that tore the tower down. I was like, I'm done with this tower. I need more room. Let's tear it down and rebuild again. So I'm definitely getting rebuilding here for you. I'm seeing that you're moving on from things. You are also not afraid to start again, right? So it just is a reminder of the strength that you have at this time, the bravery and the courage. This is something that Spirit is encouraging you to apply in your world at this time because you are way stronger than you realize. These tower moments can happen suddenly. I do feel like whenever they've happened in my own life, they happened when I was off guard, right? They just kind of came in and knocked me off my path. And I'm like, what is going on here? Right. And, when I realize after like maybe a couple days of going through this chaos or months of it, once I realize that, oh my gosh, I've control over myself on how I could actually move through this. And that gives me clarity when I come into that realization and not take everything personally that is happening around me, or show up in a way that's reactive. I'm more calm. I'm getting out of that reactive energy. You're not here to match anything externally. You are here to vibe and flow in your own frequency and vibration, right? So it's just a reminder of that. These kinds of moments happen. These are usually opportunities for you to grow and level up and upgrade in your experience, right? And sometimes we carry a lot and build this like system or structure that feels safe, or environment or life, which isn't really us. And then finally we come to a place where we realize like, oh my gosh, I built something totally different than what I was planning on building. And now I have to like deconstruct it and build something else. It's okay if we have to do that. I've done this so many times in my life, 3 times actually, where I'm like, no, this is not the life I went out to create. It doesn't feel good. I'm just, and after years, you recognize that. Well, at least that's what's happened for me. So I feel that some of you are recreating your life. There's almost like this reinvention of you. It's very powerful because I feel you had to go through something to get here. And I feel there was a long journey here along the way. So this is just a confirmation for you that Spirit is with you, guiding you, that you are not alone. And this is a necessary experience in order for your soul to evolve. Okay, so I'm getting ascension symptoms. I feel this energy, the shaking up is this tower falling. And the way your energy is distributed, it feels like you are being tugged in different directions. Your energy is, it feels like it's being pulled away from you. So it's really important where you're feeling drained that you begin to take care of your physical body, your spirit, your mind as this is falling, and allow the dust to settle so you can see clearly. Sometimes when we go through this tower falling experience, we can feel like we're running around in the rubble, in the chaos, right? And for some reason, I'm getting like 9/11 coming in as, a changing of your life moment. I feel it was like that for everyone. And I'm also getting COVID. as, you know, humanity shifted, consciousness shifted. I feel this is a consciousness shift for some of you. And it feels like it's happening in the most powerful way, in a way that you didn't realize was going to be powerful for you. So they want you to trust in the process of your experience. They want you to trust in yourself, in the power of you as you go through this experience. Okay, there's something much better waiting for you on the other side of this, right? I feel like, I don't know, it's like someone maybe had a wall and then you just like ran really far and ran forward and like karate chopped or like kicked it and it fell and you opened it and it's just like it's like the catalyst, right? You are making the tower fall because you know there's something big coming in and this tower has to fall. Whatever it is, it doesn't fit this structure. So I feel you're building either a bigger structure or no structure at all because you're not sure exactly how big this is that's coming in. This is a desire, a dream. This is something that you have been manifesting that is now materializing. Okay, so I don't know. I feel you don't know either. So we're discovering this together. So your spirit animal that is guiding you at this time is the scorpion. So you're receiving guidance from the scorpion. Okay, so this is actually an affirmation. I'm going to read you the interpretation. So feel free to write this down and use it over the next couple of weeks as you move through your experiences. I examine my own toxic tendencies. I'm vulnerable with myself and others. So once again, I examine my own toxic tendencies and I am vulnerable with myself and others. I have another affirmation for you at the very end of this reading that my husband Paul writes for all of you. So make sure you check that one out as well. We have the number 32 on this card, another light code frequency. You might be seeing it around. The scorpion is the master of the underworld and operates beneath the surface. The king of rebirth through self-awareness. Scorpion has arrived in your life today to ask you to look at your own red flags and toxic behaviors. Are you blaming others or ignoring the unhealthy patterns in your own life? Take time to look at the areas of your life that are unsatisfying and difficult. The scorpion asks you to consider what role you have played in fostering these unwanted patterns or what beliefs have been contributing to them. The same way a scorpion may sting if threatened, you may feel the burn of guilt or frustration as you self-examine. But this is the path of true healing for you, Gemini. Doing the inner work requires honesty about your own contributions to the areas of your life that are not satisfying. The scorpion guides you to be more vulnerable and honest with yourself and others. Share more of your true self by letting your loved ones see you for who you really are. The scorpion is here to invite you to experience a rebirth, especially after the ending of a relationship, a dream, or career. Let down your defenses and allow your vulnerability to guide you forward. All right. So to bring things into alignment, identify and list your own toxic behaviors and see how your actions affect others. So once again, identify and list your own toxic behaviors and see how your actions affect others. So that is your message from the Scorpion today. And we are going to go ahead, close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. So we are getting here for you, Gemini, is 8, prosperity. It is already surrounding you. You are someone who has the ability, the capability to create prosperity in your life. So they want you to claim your power around this and wield it in the direction where it matters. So there's a balance of your personal power that is happening right now. You are going to experience victory in this. You're going to find that you are overcoming all the challenges in your life right now. There's a lot of success here within the experience you're having. You have a lot of strength, again, that they want you to apply. And abundance is, again, the energy of prosperity around you. So they want you to believe this. They want you to have faith that you are someone who can definitely create it and actually put action, effort, and energy into creating that abundance, like nothing can stand in your way, Gemini. You know this, right? I feel once you have something in your mind, it's locked in, you find yourself creating it. So you're an incredibly powerful manifester, and you're going to find that you're drawing a lot into your life, and there is something big that is coming in, and whatever tower or energy that was there before, it doesn't fit with this anymore. This is why what is happening in your life is happening the way that it is. Right? So trust in the process. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.